Hello, my name's Flick and I'm taking you inside Picturehouse. Coming up on this month's show, Olivia Colman rules as Queen Anne, Keira Knightley in period costume drama, Coogan and Riley are Laurel and Hardy, Steve Carell and Timothée Chalamet are father and son. Plus we salute all things Kids Club. We kick off the new year at Picturehouse's most futuristic, largest scale and ambitious cinema to date, the brand new 6-screen site in Ashford, Kent. Exceptional features include an outdoor terrace and green wall. The area has always been in the communal and working heart of Ashford, once as a thriving, flourishing market and now restored as a spectacular and innovative space.
Ashford is by far Picturehouse's most ambitious and, in my opinion, most exciting offering to the circuit. We do have 6 screens, we are quite large, but actually we're going to treat it like an art house cinema. We'll show all the strands, as well as dog-friendly screenings, which I'm personally really looking forward to, bringing my little guy Reggie along to come and see my cinema.
The favourite is Yorgos Lanthimos, The Lobster, least surreal film to date, but is no less complex, grotesque and intriguing for it.
They were all staring, weren't they? I can tell even if I can't see, and I heard the word fat, and ugly.
No one but me would dare, and I did not.
Set in the sumptuous court of Queen Anne, it presents as almost an historical farce, but with an unsettlingly contemporary language and sensibility. Olivia Colman reigns supreme in this circle of despairing courtiers, all thoroughly working a bright and brilliant script with Rachel Weisz, Emma Stone, Nicholas Hoult and Mark Gatiss.
My dear friend, how good to see you've returned from hell. I'm sure you shall pass through it one day.
Colette stars Keira Knightley and Dominic West as Belle Epoque Paris' most celebrated literary couple. Only it was she who wrote the novels and he who took the glory.
My name is Claudine. I live in Montigny. I shall probably not die there.
One could argue that Willie plucked Colette from obscurity and that without him she would never have been published. Whatever the beginnings, the servant soon outgrows the master to become the toast of a seedy, gossipy, deliciously decadent 1900s Paris. Wash Westmoreland, Still Alice directs.
You thought that I could never break free. Well, you're wrong.
Destroy these. Burn them.
My name is Colette. And the hand that holds the pen writes history.
Steve Coogan and John C. Reilly would appear destined to play the greatest comedy double act of the 20th century, Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy.
I'm going to make sure that this tour gets off on the right foot.
Set during the twilight of their career and the little-remembered UK tour the duo undertook in the early 50s, the film explores what it is to be a fading star in a long-term professional relationship, facing its inevitable end, either through acrimony or ill health. Coogan and Riley pull off the seemingly inimitable slapstick of our heroes with consummate skill, a fitting, poignant and laugh-out-loud tribute.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stan Laurel and Mr. Oliver Hardy.
I'll miss us when we're gone. So will you.
Beautiful Boy stars Steve Carell and Timothée Chalamet as a father and son, both trying to make sense of how their once close relationship was hijacked by addiction.
Let me book your room at a hotel for a couple of nights.
Dad. I don't want it to go like this.
Based on a true story, the father watches hopelessly as his sweet, bright and talented son descends into hell, losing his morality and sense of self to the soul-sucking misery of addictive drug use. The two stars are immense in presenting their joint bewilderment from opposed perspectives. This piece is a cri de coeur for society to begin changing how it looks at and treats addiction.
I love you more than everything.
I love your team.
Everything. Everything.
And now Screen Arts. This month sees 2 live National Theatre productions. On the 15th of January, The Tragedy of King Richard II. Subversively reimagined, this visceral new production, staged at the Almeida Theatre, London, stars Simon Russell Beale as Shakespeare's narcissistic, arbitrary king. And premiering on January the 31st at the National Theatre, I'm Not Running is an explosive new play by David Hare, described by the Washington Post as the premier political dramatist writing in English. And now January's news. Picturehouse Documentaries are very proud to present a one-off screening of RBG. At the age of 84, US Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg has developed a breathtaking legal legacy, especially in her fight for equal opportunities, while becoming an unexpected pop culture icon known as Notorious RBG. The Sundance Film Festival, consistent leaders in showcasing the most original and exciting US talent, takes place this month in Utah from January 24th to February 3rd. For a fifth year, Picturehouse are delighted to announce it will be screening Sundance London from Thursday, May the 30th to Sunday the 2nd of June. Passes are now on sale. We are now, of course, in the infamous and exciting awards corridor, with the Golden Globes on January the 6th and the Oscars on February 25th. Picturehouse will, of course, be screening as many of the contenders as possible, but definitely check out the following. Comedy drama Vice, directed by Adam McKay, American Hustle, and starring an unrecognisable Christian Bale as Dick Cheney. The Mule, a true story directed by and starring an 88-year-old Clint Eastwood playing a 90-year-old drugs mule. And Mary, Queen of Scots, directed by Josie Rourke, starring Saoirse Ronan and Margot Robbie as Elizabeth I. Picturehouse Entertainment are beyond thrilled to be representing the universally acclaimed, standing ovation-inducing, Cannes Jury Prize-winning, Golden Globe nominee and Oscar-tipped Capernaum, previews of which can be seen in Picturehouse cinemas from February the 1st. As Picturehouse enters its 30th year, we celebrate all things unique to Picturehouse and are very happy to start off the year with a big hooray for Saturday morning's Kids Club. Every week, every Picturehouse upholds this time-honoured cinematic tradition. Historically, for many people, this was their introduction to what would be the start of a beautiful friendship. Picturehouses are so proud to offer a specially programmed Saturday screening throughout the year at a super low ticket price that has activities around the feature, sometimes with very special tie-ins. Most recently, our kids clubbers were treated to a Wallace and Gromit model making workshop. Also, if your children are over 8 years old, they can attend unaccompanied, a great opportunity to taste independence for the first time in a safe and stimulating environment.
We love to mix with all the other children, and we love to get sweets and popcorn, and we always watch great films here.
We would definitely come to Kids Club again.
That's it for January. Remember to keep up to date at our website, picturehouses.com, and become a member for a bunch of extra benefits. Thanks for watching and see you again in February.